You know, it says no Victoria's Secret, no C hip means this. Who's ready for this? Right? First and foremost, we give our honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, great millstone, rule well. Shalom to the hopeful like men, and the scattered abroad pushing the truth for our sincerity. Shalom to those few sisters that's getting the orders of these last days. And it's a brother of mine coming at you quick video. Lord willing, it's a faith booster, you know, and it's edifying, right? But this right here is the times that we walking into, man. You know, known as Jacob's trouble, the hour of the great hour of temptation, right? When you have to turn down that charagma, right? That sea hip, man. That's mentioned in Revelation 13 and 16. You know, you get to a point where you can't pay for your food. You won't be able to work, right? Because you got to have that device inside your skin, right? But hey, this right here, you know, these scriptures right here to comfort us, right? Scriptures tell you the things written aforetime. Matter of fact, I grabbed that first before I start off with this. That Yahweh Shem Shah is gonna have us protected, man. You know, we're gonna be secured, right? Especially through the faith. Kind of got another precept behind that. The water Yahweh Shem Shah. It says Romans 15 and 4. It said, "And for whatsoever things were written aforetime," right? All of these scriptures, right? It was for an appointed time. You know, it says were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Right? So all these tribulation, you know, scriptures is for us. You know, don't be discouraged. Right? The endurance scriptures, right, to make us hard, right? Because gold is tried in the fire. You know, we come into a time where, like you said, it's Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30 and 7, right? We're finna be tried as fire, tried as gold that is tried in the fire. You know, we're finna be through the spirit, finna be like the three holy men. You know, it's like the burning furnace, right? We're finna be in that adversity, right? But you gotta have that faith that Yahweh Shemel is in the midst with us, man. You know. So it said, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience, right, and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. You know, before I go to my other one, it says this right here. What's going to keep us stable? The word. Isaiah 33 verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of thy strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai is his treasure. Right? Like we say, the scripture's telling you, you know, it's to help you, it's to give you that comfort in the times to come. That's why we out here, you know, laboring as much work as possible. So when that storm come, we able to bear it, man. Right? We know that we finna lose houses, right? Loved ones, you know, kids, wives, husbands, you know, all because of the fact that we proceeding, right? We proceeding to not take Satan devices. All right, we looking for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to guide us inside those times, right? So I'm gonna go from there, and I'm just, hey man, you know, I'm flowing through the spirit too, man. I didn't really put that many precepts together, so Lord willing, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, add on as much as possible, you know. Um, what I have, Hebrews 11 and 1, right? Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, right? Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, right? Because we know these times of tribulation is coming, right? But we also know that Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to do miracles, show us miracles, feed us, right? This is what we look. This is what we believe in, man. That's faith. Faith is something that you cannot see, right? That. It's the book of Sirach 2 verse 10. It says, look at the generations of old and see. Did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Right? And that's a good question. The answer is no. Right? So, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? You know, we coming to a time where we won't have resources. We won't be able to buy our own resources, right? Even though we have to go to Esau Edom, right? We coming to a time where, hey, just by turning down that Victoria's Secret and that C-Hip, right? That C-Hip, that Revelation 13 and 15, right? We got 144% depend on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And this is a beautiful thing. We're doing it now. It's just going to be a lot more uh, tough, you know, but inside those times, right? But we got these scriptures to keep us comfort, right? We got the testimonies of the forefathers, right? Going through these hard times, right? The uh, uh, Elijah, being fed inside those times, man, getting fed good, I had a quick precept. I think I want to say, I want to see Salaki if that's what it says. This is right here. Kahala Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This Psalms 37, verse 18. The Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time. And in the days of famine, they shall be satisfied. Right? And I'm going to pull that up inside. Matter of fact, I use this right here. The I want to say the Great News Translation. And it shows you this right here is the fake booster, man. Like I said, Lord willing, it's edifying, man. This should be a good exhortation. Psalms 37. I think it was 18 the point. I think verse 19. Man. All right, so I'm gonna read this one. I have to open the full chapter. I'm tripping. So, right, yeah, verse 19. What's the point? It says, I start from 18. The Lord take care of those who obey Him, and what are we doing? He gave us a command not to take that karagma, right? That C-Hip, man. Right, so therefore we're gonna be out here, house to house, warehouse to warehouse, wherever the case. Yahweh Shema Shai have us running around, right? We're gonna be like pilgrims upon the earth, right? And I'm gonna grab that again because, hey, it's edifying, man. You know, the etymology of the word pilgrim. So it says Psalm 37, verse 18, and the Great News Translation. The Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua takes care of those who obey Him, and in the land will be theirs forever. They will not suffer when times are bad. All right, we're gonna be tell you I want to say Job 5, right? How we gonna be laughing in the times of famine, man. Especially laughing at these other nations, and especially 2/3, right? That disobeying the gospel. You're gonna laughing at them when they out there eating their kids and they just dying from starvation, you know. But it says they will not suffer when times are bad, right? What it says, look at the generations of old. Did ever any trust in the Lord was co-founded, right? It says they will have enough in time of famine, right? How Elijah, right? He was fed, man. He didn't give him no, it's like it, no inch of fish, no small little piece of bread. No, man, he was full, right? It says they will have enough in time of famine, man, right? And that's the beauty of what it said. Hey, go back to the scripture, man, right? Go back to the scripture. Hebrews 11:1. Hebrews 11:1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, right? This is what we're striving for, man. We know we're going to be out here, right? And we also believe that Yahweh Shema Shai going to have things orchestrated, right, dialed up for us, right? It just tells you, and right here it says, they will have enough in time of famine. right? And we see it being orchestrated right now that the Lord is using these higher ups, these other people to destroy, right, these warehouses. You know, they're using these like I said, these other higher ups to destroy these plants, these food spots, right? Because they're orchestrating a real food famine. But the thing about it, the men of the Lord, right, and the few sisters, we're gonna be fed. He said they will have enough in a time of famine, right? And we gotta hold fast to that, man. Right? We gotta hold fast to that. So let me go back to the picture because that's how it's crazy because like I don't know if any other brother felt like that, but sometimes when you go back to the picture, you think about more precepts. But it says it's like no Victoria's Secret, no sea help means this. Who's ready for this? Right? Khan. Hey, like I said, the water was shy. Right? Who's ready? Hey, we are, man. We ready to get the hell up out of here, right? Because the more things come, or more tribulation come, we know what's behind that, right? The kingdom, right? We're going through that. We're ready to go through that fire, man. Lord willing, we're part of that elect remnant. They can go through it and get that second Exodus, man. Lord willing, right? This 2 Corinthians 5:7. For we walk by faith, right? Faith is the evidence of things not seen, right? It says not by sight, right? We know it's coming to a time where we're about to be seeing people break inside each other's houses. You know what I'm saying? Cannibalism will be at an all-time high. You know, you're gonna be seeing women getting uh pretty much prostituted, sexualized the worst way, being dang what it is when you exchange for foods. And we finna see a lot, man. We finna see a lot. So let's say if we walk by faith and not by sight, right? We walk by faith because of the fact that we know that we're gonna get fed. We know that our clothes won't deteriorate, right? When he had to have some inside the wilderness, you know, just they foot didn't swell up, none of that, man. And I had visions of like that, man. I had a couple of visions like that, with me and my daughter. You know, it was dark, man. It was dark as hell, and she couldn't speak, you know. She could speak now, but she was just talking to me inside the small little dream, man. It's like Jacob's trouble type shit. Preachers I ain't never seen before, running wild, you know. But we was straight though. We was kind of laughing through it. It was like, ah, damn, this crazy. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get harmed, right? But it was just wild looking at it, like. But I'm gonna read that one more time, and it said, "For we walk by faith and not by sight." Hey, we know the times Esau finna cut off the money, finna cut off the food, right? If you don't have this device inside your skin, right? Shalaki, you won't be able to work, right? If you can't work, you can't eat, right? If you can't eat, you can't provide for the family, man. But we know that Yahweh Shem Shai can provide for us, man. Right? So from there, I wanted to go to this second ed 16, right? Um, second Ezra 16, in verse 40, man, because it's getting hard. It's getting to crunch time. Crunch time is coming. The plagues are coming. Prophecies are speeding up, man. We see it. It's in the air. What he's saying, next Friday you can just taste the air. You know what I'm saying? You can just taste it, man. We know it's here. We know salvation is nigh, man. Right? He say measure the time diligently within itself. We measuring it up according to the prophecies, man. We don't have much left to go through. Right? So this is why we in this grace period now to keep armoring up, man. Armoring up. Because in this battle, this war that we're about to go through, we're gonna need all the armor, man. All the armor. Right? It says 2 Ezra 16, verse 40. Oh my people, hear my word. Right? This whole Bible, man. Hear the word. Understand what's going on. All right? Understand that this wisdom and knowledge and understanding is what's going to be able to sustain you, not the cares of this world. Set your affection on the things above, man. Right? Because we're about to come to a time like never before. It says, oh my people, right? The Israelites, I had to say that. so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle. Right? We coming to a time where, hey, there's no food. Can't express that more than enough, man. It's come to a time like no food, right? America's an obese city, right? America's is obese to any other nation, man. Everything's at hand's reach, right? Esau Edom is about to push a real good war tactic, man, by orchestrating the food famine. Because why? We know that a lot of people are not themselves when they're hungry, right? So he finna corner a lot of people into what? Give in, still to live in this wicked ass society, and get that mark up under their hand, right, or within their forehead, right? It says, and in those evils, right, bad times, them bad days, be even as pilgrims upon the earth, right? And I brought it out in the other lesson, but I want to bring it out again, right? Just to go into the word pilgrims, right? Because it go back to this picture right here, you know, go back to this picture right here. So I had it queued up already. It says a person traveling to a holy place, right, as a penance or to discharge some vow or religious obligation. It says, or seeking some miracle or spiritual, like a spiritual benefit, right? And look at the word benefit, you know. I think I spelled it right. Good, right? Welfare, right? And that's a good point right there. Aid, help, right? Advantage, you know. And what's going to happen? Scrimp, you know. And what's going to be that? Hey, we may be able to find some more clothes, take off the clothes that we did have on. You know what I'm saying? We got somewhere to sleep. You know, we got some food that's gonna fulfill us, right? And moving around. You know, this is what we're looking forward to, man. You know, so it says, hey, or seeking some miracle, and that's what we look a miracle, man. We look at the word miracle, man. You know, there's nothing wrong with looking up all the words. Something that just happened out of, you know, not gonna say out of, yeah, pretty much, you know. Let me see, a sign, you know. Let me see what it says inside the etymology. That's right. A wondrous work of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Right? Because hey, we don't know how we're gonna get fed. You know? We don't. But Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua knows, and right, and that's why we says in 2 Corinthians 5 and 7, for we walk by faith and not by sight, we leave it all up to him. Right? Scripture say, trust in the Lord with all thy heart and all thy it's like I ain't gonna butcher it. It's right here for a reason. Proverbs 3 and 5. Right? Trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto thy own understanding. Right? Because if you lean to your own understanding, you gonna be the mess around when I here and took this charagma. Right? Times and got hard, you didn't like fuck it. Right? Because why you didn't trust in Yahweh with all thy heart and all thy mind. Right? With all thy heart, you know. Right? So from there, wanting to bring out um kind of seeing that little portion on there, you know, before it's the food, you know. So gotta bring that out. Yeah, that's what I seen, right? Yeah. Got the good looking food going on, got the eggs ready, you know what I'm saying? Got the little tea, you know what I'm saying? Got the tent, you know, and that's the miracle, man, cause hey, those wonders works, right? We made it's a show called The Rain on Netflix, right? Them folks was just pretty much doing the same thing. They going from bunker to bunker or wherever they trying to for the time being, cause why it's a virus, right? And it was within the rain. You know, so when they feel like the rain was finna come, and they try to find shelter for the night, right? And inside these towns to come, we know martial law gonna be out everywhere, right? We trying to be getting caught by them. You know, we know that some people, some brothers and sisters may be caught inside. I mean, I can say maybe will be caught inside those concentration camps, right? But, you know, speaking for the ones right now, you know, the ones that won't be, you know, we'll be you know, trying to seek shelter from here, you know what I'm saying, from one spot to another, you know. trying to hide out from martial law, right? Ultimately, until World War III pop up, and Lord willing, we get beamed up, you know. So kind of so for the food, man, we're gonna be way well taken care of. And I gotta come back with another video with the same precept, right? About what else I seen, right? It's the book of Matthew 6:25. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body what ye shall put on. I forgot what scripture it is, but it talks about if it was a flood, if it was on the rooftop, don't go back in. So once we leave these houses, we shouldn't be worrying about coming back to our house, man. We should be keep going. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be trying to. We know all hell gonna break loose, so therefore don't be trying to bring 8 outfits. You know what I'm saying? Just to hit the wilderness. Nah, just go, man, because that's gonna cost you your damn life. Them extra 10 seconds that you was trying to grab 2 more pairs of drawers and all of that. Now you done got caught into a FEMA account, man. Right? Because you didn't really believe in how about you was shot. Because I feel me personally feeling as if, hey, if you wake up in the early in the morning and we already know we're in the times of trouble, hey man, me personally, I just feel, hey, me get the hell on. What if you got kids? Wake your kids up. Hey, y'all break for it, man. Break for it. Don't be trying to, grab X, Y, and Z. Because that's just like you trying to go back inside the house and grab things, man. You killing time. Right? You showing that you're lacking your faith up, man. It says, is not the life more than meat and the body than raiment? Behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? Right? And that's the question. We are. You know what I'm saying? That's the answer. We are better than the birds, man. Right? We're finna be the next rulers. Starting off with the 140-foot elect men, Lord willing. Us brothers are part of that number, man. And we out here laboring. Lord willing, we're part of that number, man. But first, we got to go through the trials and tribulations first, man. Right? You got to make sure that we are 144% gold, man. It says, "Are ye not much more better than they?" Yes. It says, I didn't read it. Kind of read it too fast, like you. But it said, "Behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not." Right? These birds out here don't work. They don't got nobody clock. Right? And they get fed, man. So right, this right is what we're looking out for, right? These wonderful works, right? We go to the word miracle in the etymology, right? The wondrous works of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Right? Just when we look at the picture, hey, you see this, you see food is gathered, man. Right? This is the time that we heading into. So hey, all in all, hey, don't fall into the times of temptation, man. Comment to grab that. I just want to bring these 2 scriptures out. Revelation 2:10. Because I meant to say this earlier when I was saying about the martial law. But Revelation 2:10, it said, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." I didn't dive into the one that was. I didn't dive into the one that was gonna go into the concentration camp, but hey, I'll bring it out now since I read the precept. Hey, we come to a time where, hey, you're gonna have some of them that get chained up and get inside them concentration camps, man. They're gonna be in there, and what they're gonna be fed to? They're gonna be fed that charagma, right? They're gonna try to be fed that to them. But Yahweh Shemashah, hey, saying, be faithful, man. Be ready to get your head beheaded behind this truth, behind my command, right? Because he said told us not to take it, especially when you know the judgment that's coming behind it. He said he would give thee a crown of life, man, right? You getting that being crowned by Yahweh Shai, and that's a beautiful thing, man. Right? This Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word Of my patience, I also will keep you from the hour of temptation. That's what we're doing right now. Trying to be instant in season and out of season. Praying and fasting because we know the hour of temptation is coming, man. It's going to come upon the whole world. You know? So, hey, if we got to be out there in the woods, in the rain, it don't matter. We will do that. You know what I'm saying? We're not folding, man. Lord, wouldn't we keep that same spirit on us? You know? So I'm gonna bring out one last precept in the book of 2 Ezra 16 and 74. Because I want to go back to, as if we're inside the wilderness and stuff, man. 2 Ezra 16 and 74. It says here, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh, behold, the days of trouble are at hand. And we see it, man. The CBDC, they getting that's set. They're telling you that the charagma is set, the stage is set for it to roll out. It is all about time now. And it's not that much time. We got a little hourglass. There's not that much sand left in there for it to start rolling out, man. All right, it says here, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, behold, the days of trouble are at hand. Right? Measuring the time diligently. But I will deliver you from the same. And that's confidence right there. That's faith right there. Hebrews 11:1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen, because we haven't seen it just yet. We got to go through it just to get that miracle, But it says, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, right? You got to put out the mortal thoughts, right? Put out those mortal thoughts and them doubts, right? I think that's in the book of 2 Ezra 14:14, if I'm mistaken, right? I read it, Let go from the mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man, right? That's weak man shit, man. That's little girl shit, man. When we finna come inside them times, but when you have on that full armor, man, you thinking different, man. You thinking like the elect, right? That's why you say, put on as the elect, man. The elect not thinking about getting destroyed out here. You thinking about getting beamed up. The spirit we got to try to, be in, right? Lord, like I say, Lord willing, we're part of that number. It says, put off now the weak nature, right? And none of the forefathers, none of us weak, man. So we can't come in no weak spirit. It says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. Right? We gotta be sober minded, man. Right? What it said, be sober and be vigilant. For your adversary, the devil's roaming like a Roman lion. Matter of fact, grab that, and I'm gonna go back to the last precept, and I'm gonna close out with that. 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober and be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Right. So if you got weak nature, right? If you thinking weak-minded, right, you'll be destroyed, right? Because you're thinking it with your mind, man. He got you within the mind, and it's gonna trickle down from there. Right. So 2 Ezra 16 and 74, and I'm gonna close out. It says, hear ye my beloved, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, be ye not of slacking. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Jacob's trouble, man. We're finna be out in the wilderness, out and about, man. It says, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is your guide, right? And he's gonna guide us through all these tribulations, man. All right, that's why he tell you, hey, you gotta trust in him with all thine heart. I'm trying to see, what do I have bookmarked on these? I guess I don't. But anyways, Lord willing, the lesson was edifying. With that being said, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone who rule well. Shalom to the hopeful like men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth for our sincerity. Shalom to a few sisters as well. Right? Till next time, Shalom.